Here we are at 875 Nimmons Bridge Road. We've got over 40 acres of land, about a 5-acre fishing lake, and it's also just 2 miles from Lake Keowee. We're just south of Highway 11, as I said, about 2 miles from Lake Keowee, but not only that, Fall Creek Landing. So if you're looking on your map, it's easy to find, great location. What I like about this property, well, you've got 40 acres of beautiful hardwood land. It's great for hunting. We've got, I know they're turkey, deer. The fishing lake is stocked with bass, brim, and it's just a fantastic getaway. We're going to go about a half mile down this private driveway just to get to the home site. So very private, very quiet, great place to get away. Follow me, let's go see what we've got. Boy, that is a long walk, and just a beautiful scenery coming all the way up from Nimmons Bridge. But you get down here, as you can see, we've got a nice house plan here. We've got a bedroom on this side with a full bath, bedroom on the right side with a full bath, and the open kitchen living room area has just a wonderful view down to the little fishing lake area. And again, we're talking about privacy, quiet. You're not going to hear a thing back here. So this kind of property, I think, has a lot of different uses to it. Certainly you could have it to live here full time and just have a nice quiet retreat, or you could, come in here. Maybe this is a hunting club, because you got 40 acres of land with wildlife on it, you got fishing in the lake. Or the third thing, maybe it's just a getaway home. 2 or 3 families come in here and purchase something like this. So many different uses on this property. Let's go inside and take a look at the inside of the house. All right, I'll tell you one thing I like when I come into any home is open space, and that's what this one gives you, along with a lot of glass out of the back. As you can see here, got a lot of counter space for the kitchen area, spread out, nice little bar area. You could have stools on this side and just serve people up in this section. If you come on back to this side of the house, we've got a laundry room here, washer, dryer, sink, full bath just beyond that, and then on the end we've got a bedroom. Now the bedrooms all have access out to their own private deck areas. This one's sliding glass doors. You come out to the deck, come around this side. You'll see what I mean here. We've got the sliding glass doors out to this deck, and again, great view overlooking the lake. You'll notice below me we've got a hot wood burning stove here, which you got to love that, certainly in a cabin setting. You're out here, you hear that fire popping, sitting out here, maybe a couple deer walking down there near the lake during the afternoon, late in the day. Come on over here to this side, another, again, private deck, access out of this room, and then on down the hall here, we've got really the master suite. It's got walk-in closets, full bathroom, large bedroom area, and again, sliding doors that will take you out to its own private deck. So nice setup on this home. You can even go downstairs. There's another game room area, or even make it a bedroom area. It does have a full bathroom downstairs and also some storage space. So house has got really everything you would need if you wanted to make it a 3-bedroom, 3-bath place, or just use that as a game room down below, and maybe some cots or something you could pull out. I tell you what, from here, let's walk outside deck, because I think one of the biggest things about this property is the property itself. You're talking about just really beautiful hardwoods and scenery, and for me, after walking this land, that's what I like most about the whole thing. Well, I can tell you, I definitely would be spending most of my time just right out here. And again, this serenity in the view. And I would probably have a couple of hammocks somewhere down in this area to enjoy late in the afternoon. Again, as you can see, we've got about a 4 to 5 acre fishing lake. As I said before, stocked with bass and brim, and just a great place to go down late in the afternoon and just sit down there and do some fishing. And I love the, all the open area, whether you wanted to be fire pit or a horseshoe, ring, or I mean, just a number of things you could do down in here. And I might even go so far as to plant some apple trees, peach trees, and things like that, or some grapes. Just about anything you could think of that you like to eat and do. I tell you what, let's go from here. Let's head down towards the lake, and then we'll head out and take some shots from the property so you can see what I'm talking about. Here we are down at the lake, and as you can see, we're looking back up at the house from here. And again, I think that, you know, just a number of things. If you've got a lot of kids late in the afternoon, want to get out here, throw the football, frisbee, maybe you want to create a nice garden area. So there's plenty of area for that. Again, stand out here on the little dock, fish, take a little boat out, do that. A number of things, maybe a paddle boat for the kids. So there's just a lot of fun whenever you're around water. Everybody knows that. The property line runs right through the middle of the lake. You've got a spring that's coming out from the direction we're facing now, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's some orange tape coming right through the middle. The line runs right through the center of the lake. That comes across back over to the dam. The folks across the way, it's second home for them, so they're usually not around, you know, till the summer months, but see them sometimes. And if you come back over here, you'll pick up the orange tape in the center of the dock right above the drainage tube there. We're going to head on down this way because I want to take you back on the back of the property. I've seen sign of deer and a lot of types of wildlife. Let's head back there and take a look at that because there are just some gorgeous areas on that stream that runs out of this lake. Here we are at the back of the property, and certainly one of my favorite places of the property. Anytime I can hear running water, you know, that's a positive for me. We walked down a trail back from the house or from the lake, and it's already been cleared throughout the property. And one thing, I know my son has a four-wheeler, and it would make a perfect trail for that. If I owned this property, I would probably have a couple trails through it for that type of activity. And then back behind me here, in some of this thicker area, I can definitely see where I'd have a deer stand or two sitting back here near this water. Again, as you walk through the property, you just see these, you know, really mature pines, hardwoods, and again, yeah, it's an awesome setup because so much of the land you can utilize. You know, it just is kind of a rolling property, but there are a lot of different home sites on the property. So if you wanted to cut it up maybe and have some acreage sites for some other people or somebody in your family, you could certainly do that. What we'll do is we'll go from here. I want to head back down this way and show you where there's a beaver dam, which again, I love that kind of stuff and I think it's really neat, but let's head that way and take a look at that. Wow, listen to that running water. You know, if you want to create a great water feature, ask the beaver because they certainly have been doing it for hundreds of years, and here's the evidence because I don't think anybody can do it any better. What I can certainly visualize here, because I can see the trails going all through this bottom, are the deer coming up late in the day or early in the morning and stopping off to get a little bit of something to drink and then go out and look for something to eat. If you look back behind me, this lower area, you can see trails going all through this area where the deer are coming in and out, going to the water. Wild turkey, just full of wildlife. So great setup. I mean, just a beautiful piece of property and something I wish I had, to be honest with you, because this kind of thing gets my juices flowing, definitely. Come to the website. Hopefully you like this. Give me a call because this is, I think, one of a kind up in this area to have all these amenities and be this close to Lake Keowee. You just got to take this in. You know, I told you that I could see the deer trails in this property. Well, it didn't take but just a couple of minutes from walking away from that dam where the beavers built to come over here and see this nice rub scrape on this fairly large, you know, size tree here. So no doubt that there are certainly bucks working this area, and I'm sure there's many more of these to be found down in this area. But if you're a hunter, there's no doubt you can't, if you can't get excited about that, I don't know what would excite you about hunting. And the other thing is, as I look around here, I grew up hunting wood duck some, and this whole area, because you've got some water back behind it, you could definitely see where the ducks could find this appealing. And you know, ducks, geese, deer, as I said, turkey, you know, just unlimited possibilities on this piece of land if that's what you're into. And if you're not, just use it for all the other great things. Again, outstanding piece of property. Close to the Lake Keowee, Highway 11 area, and I think this is one of those opportunities that don't come around often, so you need to get here and take a look at it. Give us a call.